Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Now what am I gonna do now that I've turned 23? We're gonna play my all-time favorite horror game. Like, all-time favorite. Yeah, do I like Silent Hill 2? I love Silent Hill 2. It's great, but this is my personal favorite of all time. I adore this game. It's one of the few games that I would call beautiful. It is horrifying. It is absolutely worth your time. It is Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. And I'm going to play this game for the first time in a few years. Like, typically whenever I love a game, I'll play it like way too much and then get sick of it and not play it again for eons and then forget everything. But this is a game that I was playing yearly for a while, but then I had kind of a bad experience and I related the game to it, and I don't know, but I'm gotten past that. So let's have ourselves a jolly good time, why don't we? So while this is not going to be like a walkthrough, I have a general idea as to what I'm doing, and if you're wondering why the screen looks stretched, and hopefully myself in the editing booth will have sorted out this problem beforehand, I'm emulating it because I cannot record a PS2. Now what this means for you, the viewer, is menus and anything that's sort of a 2D image is going to be a bit stretched, but the game is going to look gorgeous because I'm running a widescreen hack that enables you to see a lot more of the screen. It's going to be in proper widescreen. It's running in above 1080p, so it's just going to be gorgeous. Now, what I was not able to do was get the game to run at 60 frames per second. It is technically running at 60. Like, that's the odd thing. It is technically running at 60, but that's just the system. Oop. Sorry, I got a text. But, it is technically running at 60, but the game is locked to 30. Whereas the first game actually did run at 60, so that's a bit odd. But, whatever, that's not important. I do own a physical copy of this game. In fact, I'm running this off the disc. I'm not running this off an ISO file. I am literally running this off the disc in my computer, so that is great, isn't it? So, no, this is going to be as pretty of an experience as you could get. A little bit of artifacting around some text and whatnot, but we can live with that, right? Right.
Didn't we always promise each other? That we would always be together.
I forgot about that. My controller vibrated on my leg and it scared me. I'd like to point out I'm not that good with horror games. I love this game, but I've never played this with headphones. I always played this on the PS2, on like a standard def TV, and just with the speakers. So I'm going to be hearing things that I've never heard before, I have a feeling.
I used to play here all the time.
And I'm going to see things a bit better. So no, oh my goodness. But no, this game is running abnormally well. The cutscenes were rendered in 4:3. Well, anyway. Well, twins. Mio and Mayu. Mayu has a bit of a limp leg.
Yes? Never mind.
This is the game that made me petrified of butterflies. Lol.
Mayu, about that time back then.
Now, if I was really trying to rake in the views, I'd put up a scare cam, but I'm not even doing that. Now, if I sound a bit stuffy, I'm getting over a head cold. So, you know, happy birthday. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up. Oh boy. Genuinely some of the best sound design ever. Like, Fatal Frame 3 is scarier than this. Fatal Frame 3 is the scariest game I have ever seen or played. In fact, I have seen the entirety of Fatal Frame 3, but I've never actually played the whole of Fatal Frame 3 because playing that is the most terrifying thing ever. This game isn't too far behind. So yeah, this is widescreen, ha ha ha. This did it before that horrendous Wii version. I've never gone back. This is something I just realized. I've never gone back. Run away, run away. Yeah, it's like, screw this. The path disappears just after the statue that looks like guardian deities. So, alrighty. So we got locked out from, doing anything, really. Now, this game has tank controls, which some hate, but I am really willing to deal with, provided this doesn't really do anything. I'll tell you what, this game was... Oh, hold up. Last time I had this on, it was doing that. And I'll tell you what, this game was terrifying to set up because this is one of those games that has new content for you every time you play it. Not like in a New Game Plus kind of way, but in the sense that it's so packed with content, hidden content, that you will see ghosts that you've never seen before every freaking time you play it. So just setting this up made me terrified because this would be running just on my other monitor. Or on my primary, so it's like, I didn't know if the pause menu was just going to attack me or not. It was terrifying. Now let me make sure my speed is running. Yep. I gotta monitor this. Okay, yeah, there we go. Audio is fixed. I do apologize. My controller is making a heartbeat motion. I'm using a PS3 controller as well, so button prompts are accurate. This is the most terrifying village ever, aside from Swindon. Impeccable presentation. It's just, oh my goodness.
I've heard about this place.
For one thing, this game knows exactly how long it needs to be.
People who get lost in the woods are trapped by the village. Could this be that place?
Might be. Alright. So now that we've gotten to grips with basic controls, now we have to come to grips with leading a limp sister. Does this... Do any of my other... Can I do anything else with the buttons? D-pad doesn't do anything. Oh, select is quick map. That's lovely. Start is obviously that. Funny enough, the EU version of the game, or it's either the EU, it's either the UK or the PAL version. That's the proper way of saying it. The PAL, it's either the PAL region or the director's cut on the Xbox, which I actually thought about playing, but then I'd have to download an ISO and everything like that, but and learn how to use an Xbox emulator. But the PAL region, I believe, had a setting in the pause menu to enable and disable vibration. So that's a little fact for you. Dynamic lighting on a PS2? What is this wizardry? Such a beautiful game. And not in the sense that the visuals are particularly pretty, but just the visual design is worth every penny. There are several, very symbolic in many places as well. There are several pieces of paper and a photo inside. A news clipping from a year ago. The headline reads, Geological Surveyor Missing. With the start of construction for... That is absurdly close to a swear word, so I'm actually going to take it from the Japanese version and what was in the remake of this game on the Wii, which, despite being absolutely horrendous in every other way, actually had a somewhat better name for things, which is Minakami. So there's your explanation for the following sentence. With the start of construction for the Minakami Dam approaching, Masumi Makimura, 26, a geological surveyor dispatched to the area has gone missing. Mr. Makimura went to the Mr. Makimura. Let's just, not be so energetic today and actually slow down and read things. Mr. Wesker. Mr. Makimura went to the area to investigate the site that would be submerged once the dam was built, but he hasn't been heard from. A small news clipping. Pretty sure I just heard a map noise. The search for Masumi Makimura, 26, the surveyor missing since the 4th of this month, has come to a close yesterday. Mr. Makimura has been helping to conduct a geological survey for the Minakami Dam. As of yesterday, he has been missing for 10 days. And a lovely couple who... The woman looks familiar. It's probably from this game, honestly. I'm probably trying to think of something else. Notes, photos, and maps can be browsed by choosing File from the menu.
Who else is here?
Your mom! So yeah, go to the File, Photos, Old Books. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you pick up in this game. This village and all of its inhabitants vanished from a mountain ever since... Entire village... I did not know this was here. I thought this kind of thing was only in Fatal Frame 3. I did not know that you could actually... There was, like, a lot of information in it. I am going to have to, like, read all of that at some point. Now, I'm not going to play this whole game, I don't think, unless I get good feedback from this video. So, oh, there's somebody walking in the distance. Holy crap. But, I'm not gonna play this whole game unless this gets particularly good feedback. But I don't think I'm gonna get a whole lot of feedback for this, just by sheer force of... I either don't react, or overreact. So, and I've played this game enough to where there's not going to be a lot that freaks me out, except that's still creepy. No amount of widescreen is going to reveal more than it needs to. I half wonder if these games were made with widescreen in mind, only to have to be converted to 4:3. Also, dun dun dun! Ugh. That's still kind of freaky, man. But I do believe what's about to happen is... If you want a summary of why I love this game and why it's terrifying, see example this cutscene.
Mayu?
Damn them noises!
What's wrong?
Assuming
shit.
I don't want to kill anyone.
That is still scary, man.
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know.
Holy crap. I have a very friendly cat. So if she were to jump on my lap, I would probably shit myself. Okay. The number one rule
Don't go too far.
The number one rule of horror games is if you don't have a weapon, you don't have to fight. If you don't have to fight, there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh yeah, by the way, Fatal Frame 3 throws that out the window, so once again, most terrifying freaking thing ever. I've heard this is a woman's notebook. I was about to do like my freaking Bruce Willis voice. I've heard rumors about the Lost Village before. Long ago, a massacre occurred on the day of a ceremony, and the village was wiped from the map. Twin deity statues in the forest led lost people to the village entrance. Sorry. I was about to say, it's like... never mind. Once you pass through the gate, however, you cannot go back. The village eternally relives that night of death. The insane laughter of a woman is said to echo throughout the village. The only survivor of the massacre at the village was a lone woman. Well, that's just because she couldn't find herself a man, because this is the 1950s. Alright. Can Mio jump off of a very small platform? No, she cannot. See, I don't want to get the camera too early. I do want to do some exploration beforehand. But once again, this game loves to subvert your knowledge of it. You can know everything about this game, and then it will just turn around and slam you over the head with a meat cleaver. Sometimes I sense someone passing by the window. He carries a torch and mutters things. He seems to be searching for somebody, but it's not Masumi. In the distance, I can hear some kind of sad ceremonial song being sung. They say that this village vanished on the day of a ceremony, and that day is repeated over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day, but for psychopaths. Okay, we're safe. There's a particularly Holy shit! Damn! Alright. Sorry. Words scare me. I don't know what it is, but if there's like writing on the wall, like, you know, writing that's not supposed to be there, or just text scares me. So subtitles in this game are probably gonna be the thing that makes me poo myself. And the background noise in this game sounds eerily similar to that of the first game. And I wonder if the this emulator is like has like some patches for this game, because footsteps sound a bit better. All right, Mayu, what do you... Camera! Please. I'm sure. Okay, crying noises. Well, we just took a shortcut. Damn it, how many times have I played this game and this is still freaking terrifying? Damn. What the shit? Oh. Alright. Alright, thought I saw a face in the wall. I'm gonna have to do some severe audio work.
Cold.
Nope. We had an audio skip, but oh well. Little bit of lag. Alright. It looks like an old coal brazier. There's dust inside. It hasn't been used in a long time. Woman's Notebook 3. Masumi, it's me, Miyako. Miyako. Came to look for you. Let's go home together. Together we can make it. Call for me if you find this. I'll be nearby. Miss you.
I wonder if anyone's really here.
Nope. This is a vacation spot for wackos. And seeing as we're the only ones here, well, it says a lot about us, innit? Alrighty, so we found a notebook. Alright, for the sake of the recording and everything, I'm gonna save state it. Hell yeah. And I'm going to pause the recording, get the audio set over, and I'll be right back.